applications. So you could see here, and coming to the startup club, it is inaugurated in the year 2016, and similarly we do have the IEA student chapter. So it's been inaugurated in 2020. So this is going to be in a technical chapter where you can hear similar like the IEEE, the Institution of Engineers. Okay, all these chapters, it's not limited to this particular department. Any engineer can enroll themselves into this clubs to get benefited. And IIT student chapter, so this is introduced, inaugurated in 2019. It also encourages the outside classroom studies, workshop, projects, seminars, and also you can have your technical and professional skills grow. So you could see the glimpses of events happening with IITE. And another IIT student chapter, it's going to be one of the prominent and most benefited students got most benefited out of this chapter. So we do have an MOU with this chapter along with the Nokia Network Solutions. Currently we have a lab called IoT Innovation and Research Lab, which is in the second floor. For any IoT solutions, for any industrial IoT solutions, you can approach the lab. You can take part in that projects which has been going on in that lab, and you can showcase your talents. And using this lab, not only the ECE students, also the CSE and mechanical students, they do enroll with an internship with the Nokia and take live projects, industry projects over there. So this is our department newsletter, AE-CHIP. Right, and with respect to alumni, okay, we do have a strong alumni network across the campus, and right from 2013 we do have a passing out batch in all the departments, ECE, CSE and mechanical, and combinedly we do have now more alumni who are working in the interdisciplinary field. Okay, you could see here this guy Pranav Ranganathan, who is a first batch alumni, who did his BTech here and MS in Electrical and Computer Engineering in University of Florida. Right now he is associated with Microsoft as a hardware engineer. And here we have a list of alumni. The most prominent one, it's not limited to. Similar, you do have your own department alumni also. So on together put up all, we do conduct events, and today evening, this evening we do have one event with the last one previously. Mr. Raghu Vamsi, who is an aerospace engineer and applied research and innovation manager, MENAPS with France. So he is connecting with us through Zoom platform right away from his own workplace. Right now he has been deputed in the forest to monitor the forest fire. So he will be explaining the drone technologies and the latest trends in the drone technologies. So I will try to share the link through your class groups. Okay. Those who are interested can connect with us. And these are all the social media links of the department. Thank you. Thank you for your patience listening. Here we do have interesting AV which demonstrates the making of last year Abhigyan with the theme of Make in India.
that brings us to the conclusion of the EC department clubs. We now request the Women Club representatives to come on stage and brief everyone about the club and its activities.
Very good afternoon, guys. So it's me again. If you remember, I came for Race Club. So I am Darshan. I'm the current serving Secretary General of SRM Vadapalani Model United Nations. So just by a show of hands, make it very quick. How many of you have attended or been to MUNs before? All right, cool. Okay, so what is an MUN? An MUN is essentially a microcosm of what is happening in the world right now. It is an area where you can simulate the real world events. You represent a country, an organization, or an individual, and you frame your speeches based on them. So why should we choose an MUN? So unlike other clubs, the major advantage of MUN is you learn so many things when you take up MUN. You learn how to draft speeches, you learn how to draft formal documents, and most importantly, you learn how to present yourself, you learn how to network. So according to me, that is the most important thing. And the main thing is when you network with these people, they are outside your college, possibly outside the state. So 2, 3, 4 years down the line, when you again need something from somewhere, you will realize that, oh yes, I met this person from MUN, I can communicate with him. So that I think is the biggest advantage of MUN. So since we are short on time, I'm just going to run through the committees. So this is called International Press Corps. This is the DISEC or Disarmament and International Security Committee. This is the United Nations Human Rights Council. This is the All India Political Parties Meet or AIPPM. This is the United Nations Security Council. And this is the Economic or Social Council or ECOSOC. So what are these committees? These committees are essentially the different organizations under the MUN. So when the Model United Nations happens, you as a delegate, you will get to choose which committee you should take part in, and as the name suggests, some will be a financial committee, some will discuss human rights, and some will discuss security issues on a global scale. So that's that. Next slide. So let's say you don't want to participate in an MUN, maybe it's not your cup of tea talking to other people, but yes, you can still contribute to an MUN. You can be a part of the SRM Memo NOC domain. So you can take part in internal affairs, delegate affairs, finance, PR outreach, logistics, hospitality, design and content. These are essentially a part of any event, such as like take design, content, hospitality and logistics or PR. These are something you do for every event, be it Ubertech, be it MUN, whatever event it is, you get to participate in this. MUN just has 2 more extra things. It's called Internal Affairs and Delegate Affairs. We will be soon having an MUN workshop where we'll discuss in detail about what we do here. So this is the General Secretariat structure of the MUN. So the Secretary General, Deputy Secretary General and Director General, they come under the Core Secretary and they will be overlooking all the operations of the MUN. And under them, there are these domains and each domain has a USG or the Under Secretary General and a Co-USG. They will be heading individual domains here. So like take internal affairs, there will be a USG and a co-USG. Similarly, every other committee will have so. So this is our team, a big round of applause for them. They're very hardworking, they're very friendly. We are your seniors at the end of the day. You can always talk to us. That's that. Next one. So this is our faculty coordinator, ma'am, Dr. P. Tomati. She's the HOD of English and Foreign Languages Department. So whatever we think, she is the one who puts it into action and makes it a reality. Thank you, ma'am. So before moving on to the core secretariat, we have a small speech by a very special guest. He is Mr. Shreyas. He is our alumni and the former Secretary General of SRM Women's.
Hi guys, I'm sure you guys saw me earlier also for WHC. Well, I'll not take too much of your time. So I'm just here to share about my experience, and frankly, I served as the Deputy Secretary of SRM VMoon last year, and in my first year, VMoon was one of the first clubs I was exposed to, and frankly, it is the best non-technical club in college. Everything is more hands-on, whether you're participating in the MUN or you're taking part in one of the domains as the organizing committee or secretariat. It is a very, very fun club and very, very work-intensive club that will help you elevate yourself. And frankly, the connections and friends I have today in college is because of this club. And so I highly recommend you guys to join at whatever opportunity, whether it be participating or part of the organizing committee. I would definitely recommend this club for you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shreyas. Before we conclude, I would like to introduce our Secretariat. So, Ms. Bhavya Jain currently serves as the Deputy Secretary General, and Ms. Preeti serves as the Director General. And we have something very special. All of our individual USGs and co-USGs prepared a tiny speech for you because they wanted to address their juniors personally. So we'll be calling upon them individually so they can talk. So I would like to welcome the USG and co-USG of Internal Affairs onto the stage, Mr. Aditya Kumaran and Ms. Aditi, Delegate Affairs. Pay attention to these speeches because they will tell you what you are expected to do under each committee. So when it's time for you to choose where you have to join, it will help you a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'll be talking about my committee, so which is Delegate Affairs. I'm Aditya and this is Aditi. What we do is basically process the applications we receive in by the end of the and as the applications are open, we have to process about 100 applications before the conference. So the processing of applications requires some delegating experience. So this is sort of that's why these two departments are the ones that are there in other clubs. So also we are the mode of communication between the organizing committee and the delegates. So the participants, we will be facilitating their communication with the organizing committee. So that's that. Next, USG of Internal Affairs and co-USG of Internal Affairs, Vishal and Yanvi.
Hi everyone, I'm Gyanavi Kumar from CSE department. I'm your co-USG of Internal Affairs, and this is Vishal. He's the USG of Internal Affairs. Over to you, Vishal.
As Internal Affairs, our core focus is in making the delegates' experience very memorable and exceptional. It starts right from the logistics till the meticulous planning.
So in short, our committee is basically we ensure that the conferences are not just events, but they are actual memories that leave a lasting impression on our delegates. Thank you.
Next up on I call the USG of Finance Suraj and co-USG Shrija.
Good evening, guys. We represent the finance team, as you heard. I'm Suraj Rajesh, I'm the USD, and she is the co-USD Shrija Khatama. As a finance team, it is in our hands to look after the expenses and manage all the accounts of any event that is conducted by the team. We have to work closely with the secretariat and the other domains to make sure we are all on the same team. And we are one of the first and the last company to be working on the event because budgeting and paying dues is a major part of any event. Then now let's hear what Shrija has to say.
So the main goal of our committee is to manage the event's expenses effectively without compromising on the delegates' experience. The finance team is also generally one of the smallest teams in size, as the nature of the work done leaves no room for error. Like Suraj said, budgeting is really crucial to allocate money towards various resources, and we also have to focus on making sure the event stays within the budget. So in conclusion, the finance team makes sure the MUN goes smoothly without any setbacks. I now call upon the USG of Design Dayanidhi and the co-USG Jamie.
Hi guys, so I'm co-USG of Design, and this is I'm James Allen actually, and this is Dayanidhi, the USG of Design. So we mostly design posters and videos of our SR VMUN, and we do a lot of graphical designing. So we mostly attract all the members through our posters. So for all our events and everything, we actually we help a lot and through posters and everything. So we welcome you to join our design team and to help us in attracting more people in posters. So yeah, over to Renai and Technique. Yeah.
Hi guys, we are from the logistics team. I myself, Renoy Robert and Anthony Thomas, we are the USG of logistics, and this is Kirtan, our co-USG of logistics.
So logistics, we deal anything related to transportation from people to inventory. Yeah, basically small. Thank you.
Now we call upon hospitality team.
Hi guys, I'm Akshaya, the USG of Hospitality. This is Aryan Vinod and Anaga Nayar, our co-USGs. So hospitality, initially our work starts from the minute the delegates start entering or when they arrive to the hotels or the accommodation. We take care of that as well. And we take care of the refreshments, the food, the snacks, taking care of the EB members who come in, the other OC members in general. So the liaison officers who go around the committees when committee is in session. We are responsible for all of this happening. The nature of the committee is that there are only 7 designated people for now, but everyone ends up pitching in on the day of the conference. So this is what we do. We try to make it a memorable experience for whoever is part of the MUN. Thank you. Next is the PR and outreach team.
So good afternoon, guys. My name is Aman Kumar, and I am the USG of PR and Outreach. And this is my co-USG, Anjali, Annie. So basically, I'll give a short explanation about PR and Outreach. So it feels very nostalgic to come back on stage because I have done this a year back. Honestly, a year back, I had stage fright and everything. But I'll tell you what exactly PR and Outreach is about. So basically, it's not just for MUN, but for all the events, we need PR and Outreach. So basically, our thing for PR is it involves social media and involves a lot of. We need to bring in the target audience to come and participate in events. So that is a short summary of it. I will give it over to my co-USG.
Hi everyone, I'm Anjali. I'm the co-USG of PR and Outreach. So as my USG, Aman Kumar told about like a short note on PR, what it is and what we do. So I'll give a little more gist about it. So basically what we do is we'll give you information about all the domains we have in our club. We'll be also going to different schools to promote us. We'll be going to different colleges. So if you want to choose, like if you're interested, in talking to people or communicating, so please opt us. We hope to see you all in PR and Outreach. Thank you. Now I hand over it to the content.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is K. Sadashivam. I'm currently serving as the Undersecretary General of Content and also Delegation Head. Along with me, Nandika, who is the co-USG. So basically what a delegation head does is that, we, wherever the events are there, future events which are going to happen, we try to provide as much info, and people who are participating, we invite you to participate to various events. In a delegation, it's like you have to certify certain criteria. And basically, by default, you all guys are part of our delegation, and it's basically your participation which is very important. Coming to the content, I think it's self-explanatory as the design team, corresponding to what posters they do, we manage the content. It goes from one-liners to captions to EB description to secretariat description and many other things. Remember that content team is also in sync with one of your MUN committees, which is the International Press for Journalism. It is a very important part of it. So hope to see you guys read opens like my spouse. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. So you have met the team. This is what SRM Vimun is. So thank you all for attending this. I would like to see you all there in the club again. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, guys. We now call.
please stay back. I have an announcement regarding the classrooms on 16th, and there is a learnathon coming up. Ma'am is there to brief you about. If you are interested, you could participate. So please wait for a while. We'll just take 2 minutes. Can I have Dr. Shindevi, ma'am? Meanwhile, kindly make a note of the room numbers for 16th, August 16th, CSEA DW303, CSEC DW301, CSED DW303, CSEE DW304 and CSEF DW305. I'll repeat again. C section 301, D section 303, E section 304, F section 305 and your wings are CW. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, good evening. This is about ICT Learnathon, guys. This is a non-profit organization with which we are able to access